Fine token. Is it the project that you don't see coming? That is what we are going to talk about today, guys. Welcome back. It is Jazz Royce. Now, do me a favor and hit the subscribe button and notification bell if you're new to the channel. Welcome and thank you guys for joining once again. Do me a favor and smash the like button. Do me a favor, scroll down, hit the thumbs up, please and thank you. Let's get into another update on Fine Coin. So as you can see, it has been reacting perfectly with the overall markets. As ETH moves up, Fine is definitely moving with it. On the last video, the first review video, they were at a $2.05 million market cap, and I think it was around 580,000 in liquidity, if I remember correctly. Right now, as you can see live in front of me, they are nearly at 3 million market cap 1 week later, and the liquidity is bumped up to 810K at the moment, sitting at 5,680 holders. Fine is starting to look like a very good prospect. As their motto goes, they say if you miss Pepe, miss Doge, miss Shib, Fine plans on being the next meme to fill in that gap. Now, we got to continue putting it to the test, and looking at the chart in front compared to last week's video to right now, we definitely see, and I'll zoom in. I'm on the 12-hour chart right now. We'll go into the 1 hour, give you guys a better understanding of how it's looking. This is what we've been seeing thus far. So from 6 days ago, right over here, a nice stairway upwards, Now, if we zoom out, looking at the 12-hour chart, they had that initial run up, and like we were discussing in the last video, we believe, in my opinion, this may have had a lot to do with the fact that Lord Keck is behind this project, which, for those that don't know, is amongst one of the creators for Pepe. So as we can see here, we are slowly seeing this chart retrace upwards. It's in a gradual manner, and what's important to point out is that this is moving on par with the markets. When you see BTC and ETH shoot up, I'll check the Fine chart and notice that it is moving up right alongside them. So that is a very bullish sentiment that we're seeing right now, just in how it's reacting with the overall markets. You scroll on over here in the last 7 days, up 39.7%. And if you didn't realize yet, Fine has also been thinking outside of the box. As you can see here, just last week, they actually launched an official X account for the Indian side of Fines. And if you scroll down here, you see that they also launched a official Chinese branch for Fine as well. So I'm telling you guys, they're branching out in the right way. They're really working their way to becoming a very prominent meme, and as you can see, they already had the initial liftoff at launch, and this was from September. So realistically, when you're looking at these type of projects in general, not just Fine, but in general, when you see a project that's lasted as long, and considering that September was terrible times in the market, I remember that 2023 in general was just terrible times in the market, and they managed to have a run up from there. And since then, from November onwards here till May, they have been holding the floor and now starting to move upwards after we've seen that momentum when the market started to tick upwards in March. So overall, guys, it is looking pretty bullish. Like I always say, do your own research on any project, especially when it comes to meme coin, to make sure that it's suitable for you. And once again, if you do feel inclined to dabble into projects like these, just make sure that it's never more than you're willing to lose, okay? Because at the end of the day, it's still volatile times in the market. We're starting to see the beginning of the fireworks, but we're not quite up there yet. So I am eager to see how even projects like Fine is going to be doing once we start to see the upcoming massive run that I know is right around the corner for the markets. With that being said, folks, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I'm Jazz Royce, and like I always say, I'm going to catch each and every one of you guys at the top.